This guy playing in Diamond on Soldier. There's a 21-minute game. They give brief description. I was just playing some DPS comp and didn't even notice this guy was cheating the entire game. My deaths were due to me being out of position, so I didn't watch the kill cams. Only after my team notified me at the end of the game did I look into it. And yeah, round 2, they were blatantly cheating, especially that visor where they tracked me through the wall. This is an interesting one, and honestly probably one of the most common / like what I would say is like the average experience with cheaters is typically people don't watch the kill cams looking. Because I do it a lot too in Overwatch. When I die to somebody, I 99.9% of the time say it's my own fault. Like, oh, they just killed me. Oh, you know, my supports weren't healing me. Oh, like I just didn't do this, or oh, like whatever. Like, yeah, you can bitch about it and stuff, but I always like never watch kill cams. I'm like, no, that guy's not cheesing me. What the f? I rarely watch kill cams, but when I do watch kill cams, I'm already suspicious at that point. So let's see what we got here. So right out of the gate there, they were suspecting the Pharah coming out. I don't know if you noticed that, but they were aiming above the thing there, waiting for the Pharah to come over the top. It's as if they knew they had a Pharah, because I don't think the Pharah was showing, but still early. That's just like a, could be walls? Who knows? Positioning-wise, kind of idiot. I don't know, they're just kind of running around in circles. And I know this might not make a whole lot of sense to you, but if you watch this fight right here, the way their mouse moves when it's not on them, like when they're like trying to readjust where they're looking, is so erratic versus when they start shooting at somebody. So like, if you watch when they're shooting that guy right there on the way down, it looks completely normal, and there's nothing wrong with it at all. You wouldn't even think anything's wrong with it. But it looks so clean and controlled on the way down versus the rest of this before they acquire somebody's like, then they go back on the Pharah, it goes clean, then it's clean, Radic, wait for it, wait for it and turns back. Oh, he dies here. It was before that. But basically in between, it's erratic and moving around like crazy. And that's like, huh, it's weird to have like really bad mouse control, but also have good aim. That's typically not too common. But I would never pick up on this in a ranked game. I can only look at it now objectively and go, I see it. But in a ranked game, if I watched that kill cam, I would never think anything of it. Another interesting play there. Just see, it's like it's very clean once they start shooting at somebody, but like the in-between movement is just wild. It's uncontrolled.
Heroes never die.
Is this console? Nope. This is Diamond on PC. You say it looks like aim assist? The reason why it looks like aim assist is, well, apparently we'll find out in the second half why it looks like aim assist, but notice how precise their aim is all of a sudden? Like, it's not like they're not hitting every single bullet, but it's so much more precise than like when they look around and they do other stuff.
Tactical visor ready for deployment.
Still super early though, you know? You're probably sitting there and you go, I don't see it yet. Now you gotta drop the healing pad for the blade. Honestly, the D.Va saved him, kind of booped him. I'm sure they're shooting, but they might have a DPI toggle in the mouse for fine aim. I don't think many people do that, first off. I mean, you could be right. I don't think many people do that for aim, though. I think some people do that in like heroes like Mercy, or they do it for tanks or whatever, like have a higher sensitivity, sure. I don't think people do that mid-fight, swapping from like fine, like trying to like small micro movement aim versus like larger movement aim. Typically, if you're just like a really good aimer, you don't have to do that. If anything, that might fuck up your aim. I do know people that do it with scoped aim. Scope might be different, but you can also just adjust the scope sensitivity in your settings. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not no aiming god, but typically you don't want to have a bunch of different sensitivities, a bunch of different DPIs, just because like you lose out on that muscle memory quite a bit. Interesting. This is a diamond level quote unquote player, and they don't go for a single headshot in the grav on somebody who's literally stuck.
Fire at will.
they don't go for a single headshot. It's all center mass. That's kind of interesting. The constant reloading is driving me insane. Well, the positioning does not tell me Diamond. The positioning alone tells me something severely wrong here. Now, we're lucky and privy to the information that we know this person's going to start cheating in the second half. But just the way that they play and the way they look around and the way that they position themselves does not say Diamond level player. This maybe would have been a Diamond level player in 2017. This guy gonna just eat a Diva Bomb? Oh, that would have been so funny. But you are right though, they do reload like a little too often. Kind of remind, you know, maybe it's a COD player. You know, they are playing Soldier. I have a feeling this is the moment. I have a feeling that kill right there is where they make an adjustment. Because that kill was so embarrassing. Also, the level of game sense displayed right here to understand the Diva's coming for them. Yeah, they might have heard the Diva too. Oh, they actually did see the Diva for a split second. I didn't even see the Diva there, like, flying. I saw her through the wall. I didn't see the do the frame. But I've already seen a couple things that make me go like, is this guy walling? Very ambitious visor. This is not a Diamond level player. Absolutely not. Why are they so focused on shooting the Diva all the time? Playing Soldier, Diva's like not the person you want to shoot at like 90% of the time. Did he just try to hide from his own team's Deadeye? I don't even know if the Deadeye even got registered, to be fair. But like, they're kind of not good at all. And that's something that...
Just got my Factor meal box and wow, the honey butter chicken is absolutely delicious. If you haven't tried Factor yet, you're seriously missing out. Do yourself a favor and get one now with 50% off your first box using the link in the description. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Hashtag Factor meals, hashtag not paid to say that, 100.
Well, thank you. Thank you, paid, unpaid chatter. Thank you so much for your hashtag unpaid ad. Command Factor in chat to get a link to get 50% off your first Factor meal. Yep, indeed, indeed. Thank you for your contributions and the 500 bits. Much love. Thank you. Doing your part. Okay, so that defense, honestly, not gonna lie, didn't look like anything crazy. There isn't any moment that I can go, here, yeah, this guy's hardcore cheating. I personally think there's something going on with the walls, and I personally don't think they're playing at the level that... Okay, their aim just significantly improved overnight. In between rounds. Oh, it is turned up now.
Thanks.
Oh, they're not hiding it no more. They're not hiding it no more.
I must recharge.
Weird how much their aim improved in between the two rounds, huh? Interesting. Guy must have just hit the aim trainer. But their positioning and the way they play is still f***ing terrible. Weird. Interesting. Oh.
Stop.
Another interesting interaction right here.
I don't think so.
Goes from... I love how it goes from... And this is, by the way, a really good aimer and somebody who actually has good tracking doesn't let their mouse slack like it does right here. Like, yes, they get booped, but a good player will readjust very quickly after the boop. Yeah, they might miss two or three shots, but look at how many shots fall off course here because their hand is lazy and it doesn't move.
I don't think so.
And then it goes right back to perfect tracking, following all the way through the floor. And then back to perfect tracking on the Mercy. Interesting. That's kind of strange. I think it was tracking the Winston, not the Pharah. I thought it was on the Winston for a second, but then after it was on nobody. So...
Freeze! Don't move!
Alright, they're hitting the flank again. Wow, look at that intense focus, chat. Look at that intense focus right there to not hit a single other target when there's the Winston right in his face. And just only precisionally follow the Mercy all the way through, doesn't miss a single shot. They must be just locked in. And then, you know what my favorite part is actually, right here? They're reloading, so they can't fire any bullets, but yet their tracking is still absolutely pixel perfect on the Pharah the whole way through. Pixel perfect tracking the whole way through the reload. That's really interesting. Yep, jump into the bubble with the Winston, and surely that's a good idea. You notice how much more janky the aim's gotten over time? Weird, huh? Constantly reloading, playing about 3 miles in the back line. The rank is diamond, but the aim keeps getting more janky as it goes, and it starts hitting more shots. Very interesting how that is, huh? Without solid supports, this guy be rage hacking 300% and still fail? Oh, absolutely. The positioning's terrible. The positioning is typically the #1 sign on what someone's cheating or not.
I've got you in my sights. I'm on fire. I've got you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
sights.
we fucking got him.
Sterben nicht.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is walls confirmed. Let's continue. Wait, there's a part 2 in the same thing. In the same visor. 1. Hang on. Part 2. Part 2. Okay, dude. Okay, man. Alright, relax, man. Come on, dude. What the fuck is that? Come on, man. Come on. No threat assessments at all. Like, they hear the Genji blade go off and they're like, we don't have that in Call of Duty. It's like fucking grandma lost at the nursing home trying to find bingo. Poor Mercy. Didn't deserve that. Did he just go AFK and turn it up? Right here? Look at this. Goes AFK right here. AFK, alt tab. Teabags twice. Comes back in, and then all of a sudden, we got fucking peak level tracking. And the funniest part is none of them are headshots. How are none of these shots headshots? That's not natural. How do you hit this many shots in a row and track this well and not hit a single headshot? Why is that? Because you can have a setting that makes it so you don't headshot. Why would you do that? So it's not as obvious you're fucking rolling them. He got 1 headshot. With that many shots hit in a row, that 1 headshot was literally just luck. Or in this case, probably unluck. Also, I love that they're playing about 9 miles away from the fight. Oh my fucking Jesus. What is this? Through the fucking tree? Through through the tree?
Good choice.
He's not hitting the Pharah, he's hitting the fucking tree. Doesn't even look up for him. For someone who has this good of tracking, doesn't look up at the Winston, they just get like stuck looking forward. I hope it's very obvious to you at this point that they're cheating, because there's a bajillion signs that were here before it started getting more obvious, but like, if you have this god level tracking, why the f are you shooting at the Pharah's thighs? A Pharah's not moving. And why are you aiming here why are you not going for headshots? Oh yeah, because it's triggered to not go for headshots. Because it's not a natural person aiming.
I've got you in my sights. Out of my way or I'll run you over.
And actually, you know what? I forgot there was something I wanted to look at the start of stream that I want to show you. I'm gonna look at it at the end of this then. I think it'll be really interesting. Because I haven't even looked yet. And I did, the reason I know it is because yesterday Guru linked me a Reddit thread. And I didn't read the Reddit thread, I just asked him like, what is this? And
I'm a man on a mission.
you know what? I'll just let it be a surprise. I'll let it be a surprise. Jesus. I love how they always fire like 3 or 4 bullets and then reload consistently. What the fuck? And you know what? This is their strat. This is why they do this. They have it on no headshots, so it doesn't look like they're killing them too quickly. Like, if you're the Torb there, right? Like, you're obviously deep on the flank. You're obviously really fucking in there, right? Like, it's gonna look suspicious if you get absolutely annihilated in 2 seconds. But if you die after like 3 or 4 seconds of fighting someone who's pocketed, you're never gonna watch that kill cam. You're not gonna watch that kill cam. You're gonna be like, yep, I was on the flank. Honestly, I think the visor made their shooting worse there. All right, let's skip ahead. Oh, come on, brother. Oh, come on, brother. What is that?
Escort the payload.
Watch, what is this?
Heightening your capabilities.
Form up on the payload. Move it out.
What's that, dude? What's that? They really weren't trying to show it in the beginning either. They really did have it cranked down low, but then they were losing and couldn't get anything done. They finally hit a flank, Pog. This is the only flank that they've hit, and they've hit it every single time they were on attack. This is the only thing they know how to do on the first point here. Hey, granted, you know what? That's better than some players, but Jesus Christ. You know what? It probably is one of those players that's like, oh, if I had better aim, I bet I could beat GM. I have insane game sense. I have the game sense of at least a Masters player. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You have a friend that's like that. You have a teammate who's like that. A coworker. It's my favorite phrase to hear in Overwatch. When someone who's like silver or gold, and they're like, yeah, I could easily be Masters at least if I had better mechanical skill.
30 seconds.
It's like the biggest cope. It's one of the biggest copes of Overwatch. I get it, though. I get it. No hate to you. I get it. It's not true, but you know, it's okay to be a little bit delulu. Also, what in the f, dude? My guy's just standing in the middle of the point, like, oh, I'm the tank now. We can't leave the point. Also, another sign of a not very good player that's playing in a rank way above them. We know they're cheating, right? But like, there's 13 seconds left on the clock. As long as you touch within the last 3 seconds of the timer, you trigger overtime. You don't have to have your feet locked on the cart here for the last 9 seconds. Like, a smart player would back away and live and then touch with 1 second left. Like, he just died to Torbolt because he was terrified of leaving the point, you know? That's not a good player. Alright, let's skip ahead. They lose that. Oh. 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 Oh, he's getting headshots now. Not that often, but a few. Did it get another adjustment? It's like headshots are allowed every 5th shot. Maybe not. Maybe it was just lucky. Or, I guess, unlucky for the Pharaoh. Oh. Oh. Gross. Turn it up because he wants to win? Of course, that's how it always goes. They never cheat hardcore in the beginning, because that way then people can figure it out, they can strategize, they can talk about getting a draw, but on S-Core especially, like, you know. Couple fights in, it's like, what do we do? We're all fighting to win. Is that guy lying? I saw kill him earlier, didn't look like he was cheating. It's fucked up. It's really fucked up. And you know what? I don't even blame people that probably don't even want to play that many competitive games anymore because they're afraid of people that are cheating in their games. Because Overwatch historically has always been pretty decent with cheats. Like, it hasn't been too bad. Like, you know, they've been good about dealing with it, but recently it's just out the window. What game is still good with anti-cheat? Valorant? Probably Valorant, yeah. Oh, that poor Echo didn't stand a damn chance. Not Apex? Oh, that's why I know I didn't say Apex. Apex is... honestly, Apex has it worse than we do. But recently, Overwatch has been really bad, so... I love how they don't run into the bubble to shoot at the guy in the grav. Like, the game's about to be over, brother. Just go in there. But... they fucking win. God damn it. You know what, though? There's something I want to tell you or show you really quick. And I actually don't even know what it looks like. No, it's not my shitty fucking career profile. I haven't even played my 50 wins for top 500 this season, which is kind of embarrassing, but honestly, I just don't care. I saw something that was very interesting and got linked to me. So, as you know, there's 500 slots in top 500 every season. But apparently, if you go back to old seasons, something's happened in that there is a significant amount of accounts that are disappearing. It means these accounts are getting banned for cheating. So last season, 30 accounts are gone out of top 500, at least on the damage roll. On the tank roll, only about 10. Support roll, about 8. Not bad. Go back to season 8. We're up to 40 accounts from season 8. 40 accounts in season 8. This is just America, by the way. We can hop over to EU and stuff after. Tank, season 8. About 20. Not bad. Support, about less than 10. So, not bad. Go back to DPS. Go back to season 7. Not as bad. About 30 accounts. I'm going to stay with DPS because it's the big one. Season 6. Again, about 40. Not too bad. Still a lot, but not too bad. Season 5 has about 60. Maybe 70. About 70 accounts that are gone. Cheating. This is just America, by the way. Season 4. About 50. Season 3. About another 60. Season 3. Season 2. Another 70. And season 1, about 50. So, let's go swap over to Europe, because I think Europe is where it was really bad. Season 10 is currently happening. We go back to season 9. About 25. Not bad. Season 8. About 40. Not that bad. I can't believe I'm saying not that bad. Season 7, about 40 or 50. I actually thought it was gonna be worse than this. I thought it was gonna be like 100 from the thread that was linked to me. Oh, here's season 6 again. Remember, season 6 was a big one for the other one. About 60. Season 5, about 100. Season 5 is almost 100. That's actually way higher than I expected. Season 7, about 60. Season 6, 105. Season 5, 150. 150 slots are just gone. Let's just check the same season. Let's go support. About 80 are missing, give or take, 70, 80. And on tank, 55 are missing. Season 4. $180. Season 3. 120. Season 2. 115. Season 1. 80. Now, I don't know if that also counts permabans for destruct, like toxicity. I don't actually know that. I know that it does it for cheating. I don't know if it does it for toxicity. It does? It does. Okay. So there is a good chance that some of those players are just giga toxic and also got banned for toxicity. How many players get banned for toxicity versus cheating? Let's say in the best case scenario, it's 50-50. That's still a lot of people each season, at least in the top 500 range, that are cheating consistently. And that's just at the top level, right? And that's people that also have the phone number connected, and they also got to 50 games, and they also finished the season top 500. So, SK on banner. Oh yeah, this is cool. This is actually my favorite thing that they're doing right now. This is awesome. I love that they're doing this, but what can we do? What can we say?